Welcome back everyone, Mariah Monetize here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the price of Bitcoin, going to be talking about some other important economic events happening out there that will ultimately paint the picture for Bitcoin eventually reaching $1 million. And I'm going to be also going over a very interesting statistic when it comes to Bitcoin whales that could kind of giving us some signs of what to expect and how long this bear market is going to be drug out for. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin charts. So, I think that Bitcoin is going to take a while to make a low. Originally, I've been saying, sometime between now and Q1 of 2023. With the state of the economic, just the world in general, I think it's possible that it gets dragged out even longer. And so I am definitely staying open to that possibility. I think all markets are just going to be suppressed significantly. And unfortunately, Bitcoin really hasn't had its moment to lose correlation with traditional markets. I would love to see that happen sooner than later, but we are just not seeing that quite yet. I had a new thought when it comes to, I've been telling you guys for months now, I think a really great opportunity to get in on Bitcoin is when this green moving average crosses over the red. We are very far from that, okay? And when I showed you guys, and I'll just show you again if you guys haven't seen that video, when I reflected back of after, during Bitcoin's previous market cycle, when Bitcoin hit $20,000, you could see here. So this right here is where we are at in terms of how many weeks out. So we it's been 47 weeks since Bitcoin hit its all-time high, and so basically, this is a 47th week during the previous market cycle when after Bitcoin hit $20,000, and you could see that Bitcoin dropped significantly after that. So as you could see here, the price still dropped another 50%, okay? And so obviously this was a great buying opportunity. This is also a great buying opportunity. But if you wanted to confirm that you were basically entering a position on a trend reversal, you wanted to get in here when the green moving average crossed over the red. And so I was thinking of a couple different scenarios of what could really happen during this particular market cycle. And, there's two things that I could do. I could potentially catch a falling knife of Bitcoin maybe between $10, $12, $14, $16,000. Or I could be patient and wait for that green moving average to cross over the red and have a higher probability that I'm automatically in a winning position versus taking the chances of holding for an extended period of time. So, even if you're buying here, you're kind of still trading in that range down there between December and March. So, about 3 months or so. So what I was thinking was I could be thinking that I'm getting Bitcoin at a really good price of, let's say, $12,000 before the moving average crosses over. But the moving average could potentially, Bitcoin could drop even more, and that moving average might not come in until like the $10,000 range. So I know I'm going to start accumulating once Bitcoin starts getting in the $12,000 range. But I don't think that like $7,000 is out of the question. The longer the Bitcoin takes to bottom, I think the lower that it's going to go. And with the current situation of the economy, I think that it's going to be quite drastic of the prices that we are going to see. So I would not be touching Bitcoin at these levels. And you know who also is not really touching Bitcoin at these levels? Bitcoin whales. Okay, so check out this headline. Bitcoin whales drastically reduce holdings. What's happening? So, according to on-chain analytics from Sentiment, the amount of Bitcoin held by whales has been in decline for 11 months now. It notes that as fears of inflation and global recession dominate, so Bitcoin whales addresses holding between 100 and 10,000 BTC have lowered the percentage of the Bitcoin supply held to 29-month lows. This category of addresses now holds 45.72% of the supply, which is the lowest since April 4th of 2020. So as you can see, even whales are offloading because they probably think that there is more buying opportunity ahead. So Bitcoin currently sitting at just above $19,000. I would not be touching Bitcoin here. I think it's going to break the previous low of 17,567, and all hell is going to break loose after that. So let's go and see if they're on the lower level time frames, if Bitcoin is giving us any hope here. The daily chart looking weak, would not touch that. 12-hour chart here, also looking weak, not giving us any information or any confidence to enter a position. Let's take a look here at the 4-hour chart, which has made a higher high. Let's go and take a look and see if there's any confirmation. On the 1-hour chart here, we did see Bitcoin unfortunately make a higher low. So after this candle right here, I would not be interested in entering a position. The 4-hour kind of gave you a little bit of hope, but honestly, after what I see on the 1-hour, it wouldn't be worth it. It would be too high risk. 30-minute chart looking similar to the 1-hour chart as well, making a lower high. So Bitcoin looking terrible across the board like it has been for a long time here. Can we see a dead cat bounce in the coming weeks? Yes, absolutely. But I will still believe that it's way too high risk to be touching any position at this point if you're looking for a long-term hold. Ethereum sitting at 1322. Same thing here with Ethereum. You know, if I was wanting to be entering Ethereum, I would be taking a similar approach. There's nothing really here on Ethereum as well that would have me excited about entering any positions. So we have gold sitting at 1621, Coinbase sitting at 6228, and across the board, you know, not as much volatility in the crypto space today. When you look at majors, including SPY, let's go and take a look here at the 1-hour chart. SPY was also down today. Bitcoin actually was up a little bit. I think it was like 19.3, 19.4. But then when the stock market opened, as you could see here, we saw that correlation begin. And let's go and take a look here. Today is, how is it, September 26th already? Let's see here. Yeah, so this right here is, let's go and look at that 9 a.m. candle here. We didn't really see too much when it came to Bitcoin. All right, I want to let you guys know that if you're looking for a really great way to plan for the future when it comes to taxes, iTrust Capital is a company that you should absolutely look into. So what you can do is you can actually buy Bitcoin. And this is the cool part too, is you can actually trade within your Roth IRA account, and it is a non-taxable event. So you buy Bitcoin now, and then you can trade as much as you want and only have a fee of 1% trading fee. When you're 59 and a half, you can withdraw if you choose the Roth IRA account and not pay any taxes. So it's really cool with iTrust. Beta first staking has arrived, so you can actually now stake DOT, earn up to 9.5%. So not just Bitcoin, but you can actually purchase other cryptocurrencies within your IRA account. So I have a link down below if you want to get started today, and you'll also get $100 free in Bitcoin. And that's one way for you to support my channel. So thank you everyone who has used that link thus far. So just a lot of things going on around the world that it's just like, okay, perfect. Like literally setting Bitcoin up for so much success. So the British pound plummets to the record low against the dollar today. We're seeing many currencies dropping dramatically, right? We've seen the euro at parity with USD as well as drop below it. So the plunge of nearly 5% to just above 103 came during trading in Asia and Australia on Monday and extended to a 3.6% dive from Friday. So British pound not looking too good. So I'm staying patient as always when it comes to this space. Just getting as much cash ready on the sidelines as possible. If you are in cash right now, it's a good place to be. I'm feeling confident about that position. And I knew from the beginning when I sold my Bitcoin, it was going to be a lot of patience, and I am holding on to that patience and looking for that opportunity of a lifetime to buy. So that is all that I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.